Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 64 F1 Manager 22. Here is Mercedes heading into the fourth to last race of the season. 2024 season, that is. It's getting tight here. The constructors only an 11-point lead over Red Bull. And driver standings, George only has a 13-point lead over Max Verstappen. Lewis charging up the charts though. Do finally have some underfloor improvements coming. That with those being done, we are running a bit low, or running pretty tight with the cost cap, so weather center, I don't think that goes against the cost cap, so we'll go ahead and fix that. Let's see, we do have our new underfloor all set, and I think this should really help us out here. Well, it'll help out on low-speed cornering, which will really help at Coda. It's not going to help us that much on the high-speed corners. And yeah, it's going to cut into the cost cap a little bit more, but slap down both cars. Do have to be a bit... Oh, actually, we do need a new engine for George as well. Okay, so it's going to go on the car. Lewis has got a new engine as well. I think both of our cars are going to have grid penalties this week. ERS is fine, gearbox. That should be fine for both. Okay. So yeah, George and I believe Lewis are going to have a grid penalty this weekend. But ready to go. Let's head off to Coda for the United States Grand Prix. And Q2 is in the books from Austin and kind of some parity up top. I mean, Verstappen does have everybody by about a quarter of a second. But it's Red Bull, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, and Mercedes as Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso, Hamilton, your top four. Eliminated there both McLarens. The Williams of Albon had a pretty good effort here. Zhou Guanyu also made it in Q2. Surprisingly, Vettel was eliminated in Q1, but only 2 grid penalties this week. One for Yuki Tsunoda, one for George for switching out the engine. It's going to be a 10-place grid penalty, but he's on through to Q3. Let's see what we can do there. Despite what you're seeing there on the results so far, that was we're on scuffs. Everyone else went out on fresh set, and everyone's on scuffs now. But so far, we're stamping fast over the Alfa Romeos, the Gasly, and Alonso. Should be much faster on this lap with our fresher tires, although Lewis does have... I believe it's Alfa Romeo right in front of him. George at least has clean track in front of him. We'll see what we can do around here. Yeah, Verstappen's probably going to run us ragged in this one. I think as long as we get Lewis ahead of Sergio, and if we get lucky with a safety car, get George up into the points, might be able to hang on okay. We're going to need some luck on our side, especially with George. Everyone else had a really durable car so far. Maybe they'll have grid penalties going forward for Mexico, Brazil, and Abu Dhabi. Just hope to get our grid penalties out of the way now. Alright, let's take a look at the sectors so far. Lewis, purple, sector 1s. That could help. See no one else really improving right now. Hoping the Alfa Romeo doesn't hurt him right here, though. Pulled right up to the back of him. Let's look for a pass, maybe. That's probably going to hurt his lap right there, but let's see what Lewis can do. Up to P2, only a 10th behind Verstappen. I can deal with that. Here comes George across the line. Proves to P5, but again, he's going to drop to P15. And some good penalties are all in order. So your top 3 here. I think the Ferraris are going to jump up. Carlos, I don't think is going to do it. So yeah, top 3, Verstappen, Hamilton, and Gasly. All right, so strategy-wise here, going to go with 2 different strategies. George, because he's got to climb his way up. Going to go medium, medium, hard. I don't think soft, medium, hard's going to really do us any good here because it's asking those tires to go a long way. So yeah, we'll kind of deal with this, although maybe. See if we can kind of push him back. Just like that. Lewis, meanwhile, going to go to medium, hard, medium. And I think we'll keep those laps just like that. Yeah, that should work out. Well, actually, maybe. We should probably just stick them in the same strategy. That should probably work. So there we go. All set there. We are ready to go for the United States Grand Prix.
Sit tight and get ready.
Bit overcast out,
States Grand Prix.
but plan is we're going to get Lewis off to a big jump here.
And away we go.
Just push.
See if we get to the lead. See if we get a little forceful with George as well.
Let's lift the coast. Come in.
As Lewis not getting a spot action might lose to Gasly here. Getting a little closer for Verstappen. George gets up to P14. Side by side through the S's. That's bold.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Come on, Lewis. See if we can take a look here. George, meanwhile, maybe scoot that back just a little. See if we just get him on raw pace. By doing the overtake early
Save
here.
fuel. Coming. Press. Overtake. Understood.
Let's see if we get him on the straight here. Oh, I think we put him out of the way. Okay. Yeah, Verstappen losing a lot of ground here. That might be a best case scenario.
Yellow, yellow.
Oh, I want to watch that again. Well, well. So Verstappen's all the way back. Got Lewis leading so far. See if we can have him keep pushing.
Hot and temps, just going to need some lift and coast.
Get out about, hopefully, over a second. Over 2 Alfa Romeos.
And think about less lift and coast.
So we can stay out of DRS range. George might want to get you up around people as well.
Have overtake as well. Copy.
See if we can take advantage of this here. Take a lunge down the inside of Joe. What's not going to happen there? Or maybe pulling the left side again. Not going to happen there. This, meanwhile, may have done exactly what we needed. So back and back down a little bit.
Lift and coast just a little.
Quick look at the strategies. Only cars in the softs are Alonso, Ricardo, Stroll, and Magnussen. Everyone else on the mediums. Oh no, God. Trying to play keep away.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Couldn't do all that much as George moves up another spot to P12.
Okay, copy.
As Gasly's going to be within DRS range. As long as we stay mostly clear, it should be okay. Not going to push any further on the tires. What happens up front happens. George goes up to P11. Gets around Joe Guan Yu. Problem is, got to get up the road. 2.5 seconds to Ocon.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
So let's see if we can push on the fuel a little bit. See if we get up that way.
Reduce.
Verstappen's still dead last in the field. Stuck behind Snowden in P20. Looks like Alonso is free from Gasly's DRS range, so it just ended up being a 2-car breakaway up front. And that I could deal with. Just don't want the whole train up here. Here comes Gasly down the front. He's going to take the lead as Leclerc moved up to P3. Should still be mostly clear of him.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Leclerc now refighting with Alonso. Perez stuck a little bit behind him.
Just moved up a place.
Okay, staying right here behind Gasly. Yeah, as long as we stay out of DRS range from Leclerc. See if we get the overtake going and see if we just get right back up front.
If we can have an overtake press. Overtake press.
Okay. Get some of the ERS advantage
Save
for
a bit of
George.
fuel now. Copy.
George getting a little bit closer, about a second and a half behind Ocon, but still some work to do up there. This might be shaking Joe here, so. Well, or for the most part. As it clears within a second now, so gonna have to fight off that Ferrari. Just about DRS range here, though. Let's see if we can close in here. All right, we're latched on. George, take a look around the left side for the S's. Here in lap 8. Actually going up to the points here. Send an overtake, see if we get one more. Get around Ricardo.
Will be available.
Yep. There you go, there's the points.
Currently P10.
Get that wing open. Maybe getting down the front straight. Yeah, it's a tricky spot to try it. Around the outside there. That'll do it, P9. We're going to get Lando up next. Just getting close to the pit window for the first stop. Over the pits, it's Alonso, who I think had softs on. Yes, he did. He's got Ricardo also coming in as well. Battle up front, Gasly and Hamilton still scrapping.
Try to keep up now.
Just do what you can.
That's right. Alfa Romeo's going on the mediums.
Looks like that
As
was
that's
a
what everyone else is
position
doing here.
gained for Alfa Romeo.
Yep. Norris took the spot back.
McLaren with a great overtake.
Back that back down.
Coast.
Copy.
Definitely broke your game here. Well done. Proud of you.
There it goes, takes it back. Pit window is now open for Lewis. Sprint through his tires a good amount. Might bring him in maybe the end of this lap. I'm trying to figure out how long of a gap it's going to be the cars behind. Maybe he'll be out just ahead of Vettel, Latifi, and them.
A position gained for
But
Alfa
problem
Romeo.
is, they would be asking the mediums to go a bit of a ways. So maybe we'll wait one more lap before bringing him in. So I want to make sure we shortchange yourself on the tire wear here. George, meanwhile, still scrapping with Lando. Only 2 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. Should get a little bit closer here. Here comes Lewis, take another big look down the inside, down the straight. That's a pass. Ain't got no
And
choice.
think back,
Maybe we'll
let's
just
coast.
come in here.
Everything you
Yeah,
can.
let's just go for it. Put the mediums on. Not gonna push on the next
So
stint.
box.
This up.
Simply prolong the tires a little bit that way. Alright, so Lewis coming in the pits. So far it looks like nobody else is.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Set mediums on, off he goes, 2.7. I think you should be ahead of Albon, these guys. Yep, that'll do it. Cool. Just push on the fuel for now, but then we'll save tires a little bit to try prolonging the stint before we go to the hards for Lewis. George, meanwhile, getting even closer to Carlos Sainz. Not going to be in DRS range here, but getting closer and closer. You know what, maybe I'll just conserve for now.
And think about increasing the lift and coast just a little.
Yep. Yeah, moving. There's only so much I can do.
We're doing fine. Probably keep George out there for an extra lap.
Just head down, concentrate on your race. Well done.
There's Perez coming in the pits. Bottas coming in as well. So bring George in end of this lap.
Keep doing this job.
There you go, gets the wing open too. There you go.
So Valtteri is now pitted.
He should be out well ahead of Perez. Yes, he is. It's George here coming in this lap, put on the mediums.
Okay, so box.
Yes, box.
So maybe you should go standard, Lewis. Got 2 seconds of Perez. Hopefully it stays that way. And top two now coming in, Leclerc and Gasly. Edge and Lando coming here. Yep. So Carlos Sainz is going to be the odd man out. Lewis had 2.7 on his stop. See what we can do with George.
In the tip
2.8,
lane now.
that's a bit slow. So everybody, yeah, looks like they're going medium, hard. So everybody's going to be on the same strategy this race. It's going to be all about when you bring the car in, though.
So Verstappen in the pit lane now.
So Verstappen, what's he going to do? He stays on the same strategy as everybody else. Gasly, the only car on the hard tire. So, that's an interesting call.
Mercedes
And
moves up a
Sainz
place.
finally bringing this car into the pits as George gets up in the points by getting rid of Ricardo. We have a new effective race leader. Hamilton over Perez over Leclerc. Just kind of keep on with this pace for now. Not going to push terribly hard just yet. There goes George. He's going to get the P7. Getting around at Signs, who pitted. See if we get around Botas, who's only less than 2 seconds up the road. Okay, big crash somewhere. And we got a safety car. So back it down. That's not what we wanted to see. Something happened with Schumacher.
I think there's been contact on the
Let's find out what happened.
We can take a look now. Now we see the Williams here.
Okay, so... Ooh.
And that's a big smash.
Well, Verstappen gets way
Never
unscathed.
felt that.
Got close to being involved, because that's a lot of carbon fiber being shed.
Got a
So we'll
pass.
just back it down here. That'll help on the tire front, but bunches everybody up, which is not what we wanted.
Safety car is in this lap.
Alright, going back green. Gonna push here. This goes standard on the tires.
push.
Not really gonna attack, I don't think.
Don't be afraid to use the tires.
Yeah, Roger.
Let's see if we get away from these folks.
Let's lift and
Safety
coast.
cars start to pull away. They'll be
Yeah,
heading to the
overtake.
pit.
Coming.
Alright,
Safety cars in the pits.
green flags out. Up to Lewis when to bring him up to speed. There we go. So Verstappen catches back up to the field in P15. If he gets stuck in traffic again. Gonna try not to burn all the tires up of Lewis here, but with the battery and the fuel, see how much of a lead we can get. We got a big jump on everybody as he is already up over a second. That's just what we need. Got George set to hopefully use the overtake button. It's going to work until he gets the ERS or within DRS range, so I'm going to just back that down for now. Just carry on with the current pace.
DRS is
Alright, DRS enabled. Let's go ahead and put it on overtake now, see if we get around Bottas and Alonso.
Coming.
As Lewis, meanwhile, got the lead up to 2.5 seconds. Try around the outside, maybe. There you go, there's P6 for George. Also got saving some battery right now, or harvesting the energy. Back to deploy here in just a little bit.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
George, take a look. Ooh, got held up a little bit there, that corner. Just gonna get the wing open. Pulls up for a nice easy pass. That's P5 for George.
doing a very good job.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Alright, go deploy again. See if we keep building that lead up once more. Because Leclerc got around to P2 and he is charging. Verstappen, meanwhile, still stuck P15. So we should be fine there. I think out of superstition, not going to check the standings now. worry about that once we get to the end of this thing. Perez retook P2. That should help us.
It's a big shunt, big shunt.
Copy.
Big crash sector 1. Not sure what happened there.
We have a yellow flag.
Okay, Alpha
There's been a
Tauri stuck in the
crash.
back. It looks
Let's
like it's
take a
Vettel.
closer
Turn
look.
14. No
Taking
safety
a
car.
look again, it involves Sebastian Vettel.
Just lock up or something. Yeah, it goes wide and
There's the crash.
poink. That wasn't that bad. So George is up to this low pack now as Lewis is leading up to 3 seconds again. So Leclerc gets around Perez. Need the Red Bull ahead of the Ferrari though because it's not as fast. So it should hold him up a little bit. At least got George within the... All these guys are within George's sights at least. Still keep pressing on with Lewis. Pit windows go open in 2 laps. Same goes for George. Alright, Alonso, Ricciardo, Stroll, and Magnussen the first to pit. They're going to go the hard tire here. Weren't that far back to really try an undercut, so not that worried about them. So we'll keep pressing on here. Next to pit's probably going to be Lewis. Don't want to bring him in this lap. Maybe next lap. Alright, Perez in this lap. He's going to go to the hard tire. Actually, he already made the switch. Something gets bogged down traffic. Yeah, that should hold him up a little bit. So you know what? Not looking to pit just yet. Lewis, maybe go 1 extra lap. Plus, it should keep his tires a little fresher. So Ocon's also on new tires, and they're stuck behind the Aston Martin. So yeah, perfectly okay not pitting yet.
So we are low on battery at the moment.
Okay.
And Bottas now coming in as well. Get Lewis ready to pit here. Hard tire he goes. Here comes Lewis in the pits. Leclerc also coming in as well. Get George ready to come in this lap.
Box, box,
Norris
box.
also coming in.
Yes, box.
Alright, Lewis kept him ahead of Leclerc. Perez getting around the final corner now. So he gets an undercut time-wise, but we're still out ahead of him. Perez gets out ahead of Leclerc. Let's push on the fuel a little bit.
And think about left lifting coast.
Deploy a little bit of that. That'll matter. See if we can overtake Gasly down the straight. Feed him into the pits, hopefully.
Copy.
Yeah, try making a move, George. That's not going to do it there. Okay, Gasly's staying out still. Oh, I forgot he's on the hard tire. That's why. Sign's also coming in. .7, that's a pretty good stop there. Should get him out well ahead of the McLarens. There goes Lewis on past. Has the lead now 2.5 seconds, almost 3 seconds over Perez for Lewis.
Just going to be some lift and coast.
As George gets out ahead of Alonso. Push on the fuel a little bit. Should get him P4 once everything cycles through.
Reduce, lift and coast.
Yeah.
Go a little bit lighter on the tires. And should hopefully take care of itself. Just over 15 to go. Gasly finally coming in the pits. The lead was only down about 7 seconds on track though, so everybody's going to leave in the dust. Probably going to come out around P9, P10. So here goes Lewis. And the other mini train that we got George still hanging around with. And tires going on. That's one McLaren. Yep, down to P9. Yeah, it's going to be a bit hard to pass, so I don't think we're going to see him back up front. So Lewis, now your leader with... Ooh, whites are freezing. 5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. 5-second lead. I'm saving a little bit of tires, just to help us out. And we got George just riding along for now. Probably save a little bit of battery. Wait for the big push here at the
Charge
end.
a bit the pack.
Verstappen
Yeah,
update.
feel good.
Still down there. 8 seconds off the points, down to P14. This race might end up being a best case scenario here in terms of constructors and driver standings.
So marginal for fuel.
Coming.
George making a good pass there, maybe, as worried about fuel a little bit. And George's tires the best of anybody right here. Well, Leclerc's tires are pretty good himself. There he goes through to P3, maybe.
Definitely broke your game here. Well done. Proud of you.
Oh, he got it. Oh, maybe not. Here comes Leclerc down the right side again.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Wing open should help. Ooh, maybe getting P2 as well. Cool, I'll take a 1-2. Wasn't quite expecting it.
Great job.
As Alonso spins. So that'll definitely help.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Yellow, yellow.
Probably stop saving with the tires for Lewis. Because Lewis's tires not the best of anybody's.
And we'll push.
Just carry on here.
Okay.
And of course it never lasts. George locked up somehow and he's... What did we do?
There's been
What's a
contact
multi-car incident?
and several cars
Oh,
involved.
what happened?
Let's see what happened there. We're just watching the Red Bull.
George lock up? Yes, he did. Gets right into Perez. Sure, it takes a Red Bull out. But at what cost? Now we're missing the front wing. And we got a time penalty.
Got a car stop on the track.
Understood.
Okay, we're going to have to go one more lap here. We're going to have to pit, though. Can we make it last to the end there? No, let's just stay on the same tires. Change the front wing. Yeah,
So
so
box,
it's going to
box,
take him
box.
out of the points. Luckily, it's going to be a wash in the Drivers'
Yes,
Championship,
box.
but hopefully Lewis makes no mistakes. We'll be okay up here, but opportunity squandered, kinda. So with all said and done, George is going to come out of the pit lane. Last maybe? Yeah, P19. See if we claw anything back as Verstappen's actually just outside the points here. That's not good. Yeah, got 5 to go now. Lewis is leading out to 8 seconds as Gasly on the medium tires actually jumped up to P2. Didn't think you'd be able to cut through all the traffic, but with that incident, I guess it made it a lot easier. Don't think you'll get to us in time, because actually his tires are going to about balance out with ours here in a little bit. George moved up to P16. I don't know if it's going to get much further than that, but
Mercedes moved up a place.
keep trying. Hopefully Lewis can get his first win back in his comeback season. Well, it was one season after his retirement season, I guess. Or retirement wink season. And Schumacher coming in again because they went on the soft tire and burned all their stuff up. So at least that move us up to P14. Here we go, coming the white flag. Leads only down 7 seconds.
And one more lap.
See Lewis can keep adding on to the record books. Get his first victory in, I forgot how many he had in 2023 in this season, or in this playthrough, but good to finally get him to the front. At least we know that our car is competitive. So we probably had about the 4th best car on the grid. So far, not a Red Bull in the points. Problem is, do have Ferrari's probably going to gain points on us. So that's a problem. At least Verstappen's so far is not going to gain the driver's standings either.
Let's lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
So you have overtake.
See if maybe we get George up around Zhou Guan Yu. Alright, just 2 corners left for Lewis. 1 more. And victorious once again, Sir Lewis Hamilton gets it done at COTA, wins the United States Grand Prix in 2024.
So we have checkered flag now.
There you go.
Say a big thank you to all the fans here.
Hats off to you there, mate. That was just epic.
A bunch of spots up for grabs here, maybe. It's actually, let's see if we get attacked. I doubt it's going to do anything at this point. We could snipe 1 spot, but there's no way we're going to get the P10 here.
Please increase lift and coast.
Copy.
So watch out for DRS.
Copy.
So struggling with tire temps at the moment.
Oh well.
Copy.
At least Max didn't get any points. George crossed the line, P14. What could have been? Well, we probably could have locked it up there, but, well, not fully locked it up in the standings, but oh well. Points paying positions there, Hamilton, Gasly, Leclerc, your podium. Then Bottas, Sainz, Norris, Alonso, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Stroll. Verstappen, the highest finishing Red Bull in P11. So driver standings, it's a wash up front. Leclerc gets a little bit closer, but he's still 70 points back. So drivers' championship with 3 races left. 13 points, Russell over Verstappen, constructors. Well, we gained 25 over Red Bull, and so we're leading by 36 over them now. That's not enough, but Ferrari gets a little bit closer. Actually, they tie for the most points out of the weekend with us, but we have 50 points over them. All right, so got a driver development point to use. Oliver Bierman has one too. That's going to go into his smoothness. George, this is going to go into your... Put in your cornering, I guess. Staff, any points there? Yes, we do. Technical Chief Mike Elliott, who we yet to negotiate contract with. I think we might negotiate with someone else. I'll put that into side pods. Jared Murphy. Yeah, we re-signed you. This is going to go into drag reduction. No other stuff there. Whole lot of things going on. Still got a cost cap projection warning. That's not good. But oh well. Real quick turnaround to the Mexican Grand Prix. Hopefully fast there. Yeah. Then we got another ATR period coming up. Maybe we can get one last upgrade. And who cares about the cost cap? Let's go win a championship. That's going to do it for this episode. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when future episodes come out. And to everybody, thanks for watching.